I have been trying to build a web development agency from scratch, and now it's been a little over a month. I tried cold calling across three very different niches. I even managed to land a client doing all of this. So this video is not a success story. It's more like a reaction my learnings from the past 1 month. This video is my accountability and maybe some lessons for you as well. But before you dive into this video, wish you a very happy new year. In my very first video, I had said that I will be uploading daily content about building this agency, and honestly, building an agency while also posting daily insights about it feels like signing yourself up for a wheel of death knife act. The only problem is the guy throwing the knives is untrained and it's his first time doing it. So the chances of him hurting you are way higher than you coming out in one piece, and those chances increase even more when you are in college, because college quietly eats a huge chunk of your time and mental energy, whether you like it or not. Now, let's get into the actual experience, starting with cold calling. Um, if I had to describe cold calling Indian prospects in one word, it would be mystery. And I'm not saying this in a generalized way. I'm not saying cold calling doesn't work or that it's bad for everyone. I'm sharing how it felt for me as someone who is just starting out with no prior sales uh, background. Every single call came with a new type of questions I was not prepared for. Objections I hadn't heard before, reactions I could not predict, and that uncertainty messes with your confidence more than rejection does. And in the first month, I did three proper cold calling sessions, and and I was actually lucky enough to land a client on the very first day of cold calling itself. That gave me a false sense of confidence. I thought, okay, maybe this is easier than people say. But the next two rounds humbled me very quickly. No traction, no real progress, and a lot of unanswered calls. And about that very first clients, I don't want to talk about it in this video. If you've been following the channel, you already know how that turned out to be. And if you're new, you can watch my previous videos. So one thing I learned very clearly this month is that interest does not equal intent. A lot of people sound interested, very few people are serious, and when you are new, it's very easy to confuse curiosity with commitment. Another big learning was around trust. uh, I underestimated how big the trust gap is, especially when you're new. When you are a new agency or a solo developer, pricing low does not build trust. Sometimes it does the just exact opposite. People question your skills, your process, your seriousness. I was even asked things like whether I'm just using AI to build websites, who owns the code, where the website will be hosted, what happens if something breaks. These are valid concerns, I agree. But when you're hearing them for the first time back to back, they kind of shake you were not thinking of these things in the first place. uh, Apart from that, content creation deserves its own mention. Posting daily sounded motivation on day one, but by week three, it started feeling heavy, and I was just able to continue to up to day 24, I guess. Not because nothing was happening, but because I felt this constant pressure to have something smart or insightful to say every single day. And the truth is, uh, real progress is boring. It does not give you daily breakthroughs. It gives you repetition, confusion, and long silent phases. I realized that I was sometimes trying to perform progress instead of just making progress. Despite all of this, the month wasn't a failure. I learned how to talk to prospects better. Sales conversations don't scare me the way they did earlier. I understand my position. I understand my positioning more clearly now. I understand what kind of clients absolutely don't want to work with. So if you're watching this and you are in your first month of building anything and it feels so slow, confusing, or underwhelming, that just means you are early. Be patient and keep going. Well, now month one did not give me results I expected, but it did give me clarity I did not know I needed. So, what does all of this mean for this channel? If I've spent a month in learning these things and still keep doing the exact same thing, then I can't really expect different results, right? So, what I've thought is starting from now, I'm making a few shifts in the content on this channel. First, I'm not limiting this channel to only agency updates anymore. I will still talk about freelancing and agency learnings because that journey is ongoing and very real for me. But along with that, I will also start taking more. I will also start talking more about tech and software, not tutorials, not step-by-step courses. I will be talking about tech stacks, design decisions, and building real projects from scratch, taking them as close to production grade as realistically I can. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing is, yeah, I have not talked about much yet. Is that I'm also building a Python CLI tool called MuffinBite. It's something I'm actively working on, and if you want to have a first look at it, the link to documentation of MuffinBite is in the description. Uh, and I will also start sharing the thinking, mistakes, and lessons from building that as well. Everything I build will be open source completely. The idea is not to teach syntax, but to show how real software gets built and learning it along as well, slowly, imperfectly, and with constraints. This does not mean I'm quitting freelancing or giving up on the agency side of things. Not at all. That's still a big part of my life right now, and I will continue sharing whatever I learn from it. The difference is that instead of forcing daily updates, I want this channel to reflect how real progress actually happens. You know, because real work does not move daily, it moves in chunks. So So going forward, I will be uploading once every 3 days. That gives me enough space to think, build, and actually have something meaningful to share. I'm also considering experimenting with shorts, but I will figure that out along the way instead of forcing it from day one. That's the plan for now. I'm still figuring things out, just with a bit more clarity than last month. That's it for today. If you're following this journey, subscribe, like the video, and share it with someone who wants to start a business too or has just begun. And if you're a business owner watching this and you want a clean, modern website that actually represents your brand properly, my portfolio and link and LinkedIn links are in the description. You can connect with me from there. Till then, let's keep building. I will meet you in the next video.